down, call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pubs. In a town you could rate where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone. Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a on the socket to a teacup, drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the and abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pour it on my grave. On the blaze, on each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bottle. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed.
Hello?
Thank you for your submission regarding the student forgiveness plan.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, and I hit that.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Time with Johnson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
TJ Carey on the tackle.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
It's taken to the 26. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll drop here to throw. He completes this one to Mack. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Rivers, he's going to keep this himself. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Down back at the 38-yard line.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
Do you almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Johnson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Julian Blackman.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quick slant to Brown. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7. Colts nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 27-yard line.
Rivers steps away to his left. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Jalen Ferguson there on the tackle.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The Ravens 27-yard line.
From the 27, Rivers.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Hey.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
The Raven first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a man in his 2nd season in purple and black. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, screenplay, Johnson. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
At the 8-yard line.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Colts are going to take over the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run with Tammer to begin the drive. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
At the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Their own 41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
At the 5-yard line.
Good job.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Malik Harrison in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score, Ravens 28.
Man, you better. Oh, you mad? Your little bottle lip shaking. What are you mad for?
Justin Tucker.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll
Leah.
get a shot at it now.
Come get this box, Leah. Let me see that face. What you bitch your brother for?
Return this one as it's through the end
Huh?
zone for a touchback.
Why you bitch your brother? Leah.
The Colts
You hear me talking to you?
ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their
Uh-huh.
How do they
Uh-huh.
and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
And my goodness, another interception.
Lily, what's up, Aiden?
Former first-round pick.
Lily, what you beat your brother for?
Starting to wonder, Charles, if 5
what you beat your
interceptions,
brother
is that
for?
the last that
Why you
we've
beating
seen
that
of
man?
him?
Well, I think that a lot of people
No.
Why you beat him for?
seen him in this game.
Yeah, you still ain't told
Probably
him you
including
sorry.
himself. If this
Lily.
were baseball,
No, tell me,
the
man, you
manager would have
sorry.
been in the mound already and asked for
He
the ball.
right there.
He'd be in there
Look at
getting a shower. But in football, you might...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Tell me you sorry.
9 yards there.
Say I'm sorry.
That's definitely what we call our defense.
Tell your brother you sorry.
Sorry.
What you mean by that
Look
is
there,
against
look
Lamar
at it.
Jackson,
Watch it.
when you see him out
Hey,
in the
I see you
pocket,
walking,
the
big
first
boy.
thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get
Big
to
boy.
him on the ground? And
I
guess
see you
what?
walking.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Hey.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at
Hey,
the
boo
9.
boo.
Back-to-back receptions for him. And it's
Boo
another
boo.
first down.
Aiden, I see you, man, you little bow-legged self.
They'll run it with Johnson. And the Ravens are
What's
going
up, man?
to first and goal as a
Wait,
nice
where
run
are you?
there. Gets him
Upstairs playing the game.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And it's 6 points.
Hey, Lily.
Baltimore Ravens.
Huh?
You work today?
I gotta go in tonight.
To take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball.
Hey there.
Playmakers with a full head of steam behind them.
Aiden.
Like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4.
Aiden.
First guy steaming ahead.
What's up, man?
He just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get to the towel.
And this will be a
Aiden.
touchback as that sails over the end line.
Aiden.
Man,
The Indy offense.
Aiden.
at the line and set
What's
to
up,
go.
man?
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral.
Oh, you running away now, huh?
Get things back on track.
And
I
this
said
is
that
where
boy is
the coach is walking that line of
Hey, man.
and really being firm with his team.
You in a whole nother world now, ain't it?
You know, when we're having a tough patch,
You in a whole nother world now, ain't it?
shell pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Lily.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do.
Lily.
Get some control back.
Why you be acting up like that, man?
And calm things down.
See if they
Huh?
can get calm and reassert themselves here.
At their 48-yard line.
come on.
On second down now. It's Taylor. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Now McPhee on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Throwing Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's
Hey, big boy.
down to the 40.
Hey, big boy. Well, you got a world-class smile on you, boy.
Thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right
What's
now,
up, bro?
just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did.
Look at her. Can't even get the food out of her mouth. What's up, boy?
Rivers.
My dad talking.
Goes down. Able to get to him. Malik
Stop eating so much.
record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Look at him smiling. Wait,
I see you, man.
Get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
right.
What y'all been up to today?
Try after the first down sack.
Thank you, speaking to you,
Rivers.
Dad.
Hey, Tanky.
This one incomplete.
What you doing, homework?
Contact to hold on to that
Play
one.
the
It's
game.
third down.
No.
As his old brain remembers, when I see
Well, you don't. Well, you.
as a defender, I know the ball's coming out
Huh?
hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, okay.
Third and long for Rivers. That's complete to the running back, Naheem Hines.
Hey, what you eating,
He
man?
works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the
Him and
30.
Will was, I
They
guess they
do
was
get 18, but even that won't be quite.
Tea time.
It's fourth down.
Tea time. Say tea time.
They'll run for it with Hines.
Say tea
Not
time.
even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. It's caught by Mark.
Lily. I see you, Lily.
Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Go get the phone, Lily.
Just about every
I bet you scared to get the phone, Lily.
first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Jackson's going to look to run it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Hey, let me hold the spoon.
Ravens.
Let me hold the spoon.
Jackson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Intended for
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
it's 2nd
Where
down.
Callie?
Ready?
Huh?
From the gun, Jackson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. Give him a
I see you, Lily. Trying to play hide and go seek with somebody.
Back now in Indianapolis.
Mommy, what you do, mommy?
From Colts territory. Here's a
Mommy, what do you
first
do,
and 10
mommy?
Right at the 40. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for a very one-sided affair.
I'll make you mad now. Wee.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived.
Uh-oh.
And I gotta tell
Uh-oh.
you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
You can just stay here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in
Oh,
this game
boy.
as his guys continue to move it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lily,
42.
come get the phone, Lily.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Hey
The
there.
Colts come to the line ready to start the
Hey
next
there.
drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to
I
have
hear you,
any in this
80.
game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. Caught left side by Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41.
What time you got off today?
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle,
Oh.
everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And very
Got work tomorrow?
right there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage, Rivers. And he's got his man, Hilton.
More, it's a lot of us work.
And he takes this one
It
in for
is.
a Colts touchdown.
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You going slow clap.
Leo, come get this phone.
Not very nice, is it?
Now.
But
Now.
been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help the comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Lily.
On first
Leo,
and 10, it's
give
Jackson.
me that phone. That was
Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete here. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off,
Hey, Lily.
your running back popped the line.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
The defense dictates it. If they're going
You
to
being
crowd
good?
it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Ravens on
Say, I'm being good.
They've converted just 2 for 6. Looking
Yeah.
at third in the nose of the football.
Lily. You gonna soon be getting ready to go to school. You know that, ain't you?
Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
The tackle
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Jackson, first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield,
trying to go to
into a
empty,
big play
Yeah.
with missed tackles. They
trying to go
were right there waiting, and they stopped.
I think you got to be.
Game.
They'll get the first down.
But now they really air train you too, though.
Finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Oh.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
What you want me? You done threw
And his
up on
pass incomplete. They're
me.
still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange for plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second and goal.
To second and goal.
Again, Jackson. And this will be caught. Carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. From the red zone now, Rivers fighting Hilton on his slant. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Justin Houston on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First down, Baltimore.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different way.
So for Baltimore, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10. party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like that.
Work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport. And I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit. Round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan. Dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, how did you disappear all in an instance? You got me all driven right from my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Ay, count a phone and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard. Gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
Work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run the operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. Other that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the past to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run the operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run the operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.